David Trabucco, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. We're back on talking about the bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I was the owner. My wife and I didn't have to worry about offending anybody else, and I never offended the guests, but had a lot of fun with it.
Oh.
If we weren't in the building when they showed up, sometimes I'd walk into the house and I'd ask them if they had a room for rent. They'd have to tell me that, well, they weren't the owners. They don't know where the owners were. And I might walk into their room, say, "This is nice. How much is this?" And they didn't quite know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
One, we had downstairs. We had two rooms, and we had two couples that showed up, and each had a room downstairs. And the morning that they were leaving, one of the ladies was in the kitchen talking to me, and she heard a noise. Wanted to know what the noise was. I said, "Well, that's your bathroom on the other side of that wall." She looked a little puzzled, and I said, "Yeah, one of you guys is in the bathroom because that was the toilet paper roll being pulled down." She still looked a little puzzled. I said, "Just a moment." I walked over to the wall. I moved something that was on the wall, put my face up against it, turned, and I looked at this woman and I said, "It's Bob." I don't really remember what his name was, but I just, one of them, I said, "It's Bob." I stepped back. She ran over to the wall. She started looking, and she, "Where's the hole?" I said, "My God, do you think that I honestly have a hole that I'm watching you through in the bathroom? There's a hole. It was plain." She was disappointed. She wanted to know who was in the bathroom.
So you're a prankster. You're a prankster. Tell me about the chickens.
That's chickens?
Yeah?
You mean my X-rated chicken house?
Yes.
The grandkids would go to the chicken house 4 or 5 times a day, wanting to see if the eggs are being laid. Having trouble getting the chickens to stay on the nest. So I took the box off the side of the house and had the nest was still there, but I put up a large sheet of clear plastic, plexiglass, over where the nests were, so the kids could watch the chickens, watch them lay their eggs, and not bother them.
Mm-hmm.
But one afternoon, one of the guests was walking around the yard. I could see that he wasn't having any fun. And I told him, I said, "If you're not having any fun, I'm not having any fun. This is my house, and I feel uncomfortable because you're uncomfortable. I said, you have to loosen up a little bit. Come on, let's go down. I want to show you something. I've got an X-rated chicken house." Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in things like that. Well, I told him, "Hey, just trust me on this." We went down. He got to laughing. He thought it was pretty funny, and after that, he was at ease. Felt good.
You have a knack for making people comfortable.
What was that?
You have a knack for making people comfortable.
Well, I mean, really, if it's your home, if somebody comes in and stays and they're not comfortable, you're uncomfortable.
Yes.
Even if you're not living in the home.
Yes.
Had a fellow from Grass Valley one time. Showed up. I wasn't in the house. I was next door where I live, and there's a pounding on the door. I had the stereo on. I was playing Pink Floyd pretty loud.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. And I heard this door pounding. I opened it up. I'm not exactly sure what he said, but I asked him, are you a guest next door?" He goes, "Well, I don't know if I'm staying next door or not. What is this? Is this a hippie house?" And I couldn't hear him. Pink Floyd was still, it was 1 o'clock. Check-in is 3. I said, "Wait a minute. just a moment. Let me go shut the stereo off. Went down, shut it off, came back, and I said, okay, is this a hippie house? I said, no, this is my house. Are you you're a guest for next door? And he goes, well, I don't know if I'm staying or not. I said, well, if it's because of the music, I didn't expect you to be here so early. I turned it down. He stayed 2 nights, and in our guest book, he wrote, surprise, surprise, surprise. He had a really good time.
Huh.
But he wasn't sure, when it first started.
We have a complicated concept of hospitality here, and you are a special host. Thank you, David, and we're going to be talking more. You say goodbye.
you.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye, friends.
And
Come back again.
And how do you say goodbye? Please don't go.
I'm not going anywhere. You're the one that leaves, and then I say, don't go.
It's a little joke.
Well,
Have a great day. Bye-bye.